Okay, now there's a British Airways flight in from London. Now this should have landed 15 minutes ago, but it went around for some reason. There's only 3 knots of wind, so they're coming in pretty fast. And as you can see, there's a big cloud over the rock, but it should be okay. It should be able to get in okay. I don't know why it went round, but here we are. That looks good to me. Looks like it's going to get in okay. Yep, reverse thrusters have come on. Boom. It made it. So what are we doing today, Fiona?
Oh, bit of sanding, bit of filling, messing about, and then seal it all in with a coat of resin and paint. And
so we pulled the windows out again, so you can
yeah,
carry on the outside. And then we've got our sealant and our screws have arrived.
Yeah, we try and get those windows in before Henry arrives at 6 o'clock. And the rain arrives on Monday.
Yes, it's going to rain quite a bit next week, I'm told.
A lot. We're going to have a rain party, Graham. I might buy an umbrella so I can watch it from the outside. Film it from the inside.
Oh dear.
And compare it to when the rain used to just come, well, right where you're standing right now, used to be a waterfall, didn't it?
It did. So what's this in aid of, the plastic bags?
Oh, just to keep the dirt out, that's all. There's not going to be a lot, but...
Can you be sanding outside here and fiberglassing and
yeah,
dribbling
yeah,
fiberglass and stuff? I see. Very good. Yeah, the new sealant's arrived. I've got the sealant gun and the screws have arrived as well, so we're just waiting for Fiona to finish on the sides and we can fit the windows properly. Okay, Fiona, what's the plan?
Well, the wind has picked up a bit now, and I don't want to seal windows in yet. It's not quite ready. I'd like to carry on with the outside tomorrow. It's gone really, really well today. I've done a skimming all the way down there and all of them, and they're taped up ready for the final shape. Hi, kitty. So it's quite cold. So we're going to put the windows back in just with the 4 screws each. Stop the howling gale, because I might as well sit on the pontoon. It's the same. There's no insulation at all, is there, Cat? It's terrible, isn't it, Cat? Come here, please. I know you want to brush. Say hello to YouTube. Be friendly. She loves the windows. She loves them, and it's going to go back. That one's going to go back the other way round, so you can jump in one and out the other really easily. It's going to be so cool. See, we've gone to all this trouble for a cat flap, 2 cat flaps. It's got nothing to do with our boat or our needs. It's all about the cat and what she needs, because she really rules the roost around here, don't you? Right, let's get going.
Boom, that didn't take long, and I've turned that window over so it now opens the other way, because I think it'd be better. Let's go check it out from outside. The new screws work really well, much better than the old ones. And again, there's only 4 screws holding it in. They've not been sealed in yet. We need to take them out again.
Yes, I'm really pleased today because you can still see the mat. You can see I've done a skimming, and that's actually come up really, really well. But here, where there was the smaller plank and the larger one, obviously I had to compensate. Because that's thicker, that's cracked, and I've got to wait for that to go really set before I can scrape off the trowel lines and then make it really nice, like up here.
Could you pick those 3 rubber things off?
Yeah, I couldn't get it back in actually.
Yeah, no, they've got to go in the top.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Yeah. You can let me do that.
There you go.
I'll do it tomorrow or some other time.
And all this has come up really nice as well. good the windows have gone back in, because now I'm starting to see I've got a bit of a shape coming. I've done the whole deck down this side, I've done all around that window, and I've done around all the 3 front windows, and they look pretty good. They're going to be good like the top 3. I stood back and I think I've got the shape just right, so I'm really pleased about that. But it's another day, Graham, isn't it? I thought I'd get it all done and we'd get them sealed in tonight. No chance. But the weather should be okay tomorrow. And it's not just going to rain on Monday, it's a deluge. It's a monsoon that's coming from Monday to Thursday.
We've got to seal them in over the weekend then.
Yeah, they've got to be done tomorrow really, because Sunday I'm cleaning the house again. It all starts again. So again, I've done a skimming on all of that and cleaned the windows white spirit and stuff and tidied up where I made a mess the other day. So those 3 will end up looking a lot like the top 3. And I cannot emphasise enough how awful this was. I never ever showed this on YouTube. I'm not sure we've got any video of how bad this was originally. Do you remember in the COVID, Graham? The boat was fine. Then there was the lockdown, and come back and half my bloody boat's missing.
Yeah.
Well, it's fixed now.
Well, there we go, windows are back in temporarily. And the gale has stopped blowing through the boat. Because those bin bags didn't last 2 minutes once the wind picked up.
Yeah.
Ripped them to shreds.
I didn't actually need them in the end. I didn't make much of a mess today.
No. Well,
It went on. So I did such a fabulous job of laminating, if I do say so myself, that it just required a tiny skimming.
there you go. So what else happened today?
Oh, well, we're waiting for our people. They're running a bit late, so we're going to go and meet them somewhere and help them get to the house.
No, let's talk about the troll.
Oh, yes, this guy, Catfish. 20 years, life sentence, minimum 20 years. It's if you ask me, and I don't normally ever say this, I actually advocate for shorter sentences for people. But this man, well, I just don't think he should ever be allowed out of prison again. I really don't. Little girl killing herself, and then her dad killing himself because of the behaviour of a troll online.
Well, apparently they said the term catfish comes from someone who uses a false identity online to make someone else's life a misery. And yeah, I mean, he wasn't to know the girl was going to commit suicide, but she did. And her father then committed suicide. So
no, he knew.
He may as well have put the gun to her head himself.
No. He knew. He knew. She begged him. She said, please don't do this. I'm going to kill myself. She said it like a million times. And he went, fucking do it. He should never get out of prison. Never. These people who behave like this online, they think because it's online, it's not against the law. It's really simple. It's really simple for any trolls out there.
Yeah.
If you steal something from someone online, it's the same as stealing in real life. If you threaten to kill someone online, it's the same as threatening to kill someone in real life. If you post inappropriate sexual innuendos or images of someone, it's the same as sexual assault in real life. It's really fucking simple.
He was a nonce though, wasn't he? So he's a sex predator. So he's bound to get more.
Well, talking of that, I mean,
Then Trevor's trolls, for example, I can't see them getting more than 8 years.
I mean, I had to send screenshots last night to the police. And, I mean, I've seen these bloody screenshots over and over and over again. But there were sexual ones of me. And them commenting what's up her skirt. I'm not going to elaborate because YouTube won't allow it. But discussing what's up my skirt. Discussing all sorts of disgusting things. And I know one of these people is a family man. What's his wife going to think when all that's shown in court?
Well, yes, they'll be reading it all out. You see, what will happen is he will get, once he's been charged, he will get a load of paperwork called the depositions. And there'll be all the statements and all the evidence against him. He'll be able to read through it all. And if he wants it all read out in court, then he has to plead not guilty. But if he doesn't want any of it read out in court and just pleads guilty to it all, then it won't get read out and no one will ever find out.
Yeah, I know.
Apart from the judge.
I mean, actually, what I'm noticing with these trolls, and there's this fella who's just been sent down, he's a bit young, actually. Trolls, the ones that get caught, seem to be, I don't know, in their 50s and over. don't they? The one that was after Denise Walsh. Oh, God, he looks like something out of one of those horror films. The one that was after Holly Willoughby. Whether people sympathise with Holly or not, it's not funny doing this sort of shit. This Diane Durham.
He went down for a long time.
This fella who's just been around, as I understand, well, I think he's older. I mean, they seem to be older people, and perhaps they're just not internet savvy. Because, I mean, people of our kids' age, they know you don't do this kind of shit on the internet.
I reckon Trevor's trolls are in their 50s.
Yes.
Men in their 50s. There might be one more.
And they're not internet savvy, and they're clearly the type of people who behave like this in real life and have been getting away with it, and then they discover the internet and they think, I'll carry on online.
Being rude in a false name.
But
catfishing.
That's disgraceful, it really is.
They're going to jail. They're going to jail.
Anyone who endorses them, I mean, there was someone once who endorsed one of them and said everything she says is the truth and justice and all that bollocks. Anyone who makes friends with them, anyone who posts and engages with them. I mean, you can see the filth, the utter filth that they post. How I would never associate with anyone like that online, ever.
Yeah, it's like if you associate yourself with Adolf and you say everything he said was right, that tars you with the same brush.
Yes. That poor little girl and her dad. How the rest of the family are ever going to cope, ever.
Well, their lives have been ruined forever.
Yeah. Thank God Trevor didn't take his life. Thank God, because he was within an inch of it at one point.
He was very stressed.
And the fella says, oh, I didn't mean to upset him.
These trolls knew he had PTSD before they started trolling him. So I can see them going to prison for at least 8 years.
I don't know about length, but I can see them going to prison. If I've got anything to do with it, they bloody well will. I mean, I don't need to make a fake account to say to someone, I think you're an idiot, I don't agree with what you say. I've always been, here's Fiona, all these trolls, they claim that I've got a troll account. No, no, no. I don't need to do that because I'm not a chicken shit coward. If I've got something to say, I say it as Fiona.
She will.
You see my face, you know my name, you hear my voice, you see my lips flapping. I don't need to sit behind a keyboard threatening people into suicide.
Behind a sock puppet account.
And I've always been like that. From the day I've been on the internet. It's got me into a load of trouble because then you're an easy picking, you know, when they want to have a go at you. But it's the best way. The best way. Be yourself, say your thing. Show your face.
And if you're not prepared to say it in your own name, then don't say it.
Yes, quite right. Well, we'd better go because I've got a feeling Henry and his brood are going to be ringing really soon. Bless him. He's a really nice guy. It's not the Henry we thought. It's someone really nice and charming.
Good night. And may your God go with you.